Hey, howdy, and a big welcome back to Clemhawks, folks. I'm Yak, ready to take you through today's edition of MLB discussion here on the channel today. And let me tell you, today's been a good day for MLB because this week's been a good week for MLB. We're starting Monday off on the right foot. A whole bunch of stuff going down in the NL this week, and it is one of those things that's going to be very exciting to watch the rest of the way home. The St. Louis Cardinals, after a weekend in Winningville, have taken control of the NL Central, and the San Diego Padres tail spun through the weekend all the way starting back on Thursday to fall just a game and a half ahead of the Milwaukee Brewers for the final NL wildcard spot. So there's a lot of intrigue all of a sudden in how this all works. Yes, the Philadelphia Phillies technically only a half game up on the Padres, so there's a lot of crowded room there, but it's now a, how do you put this, solidly, I think technically speaking, unless San Francisco gets really hot, it is a 4-team race for the wild card, and I guess you could make it a 5-team race because involves St. Louis if they can hold on in the NL Central. But I just wanted to talk gradually about kind of the ramifications of this past weekend when it comes to San Diego and St. Louis, because the MLB Network had some very good content out today discussing, right, is the NL Central the St. Louis Cardinals to lose? And can the San Diego Padres even manage to make the postseason based on what we just saw in the Dodgers series? Those are two very good questions, and folks, I'll try and break them down a little bit more here in a sec. If you have a chance, what I'd ask you to do right now is consider subscribing to us here on Clemhawks. Would be my pleasure as a member of the channel to have you along here on everything I do, everything Gillies TV does, and everything that Mr. Clem does himself as well. So, right, for the longest while leading into the trade deadline, San Diego was not too bad off. They were neck and neck, kind of sitting pretty way behind the Dodgers, but not too far behind the Dodgers, if that makes sense. They had a wild card spot, kind of locked down. Things were looking good. They acquire Juan Soto, and then all of a sudden, I guess Thursday, August 4th comes around, and they just start losing 4 straight games. And Milwaukee, out of that stretch, has lost 4 of their last 5, but as right, same as San Diego, so no ground's been lost there. However, the St. Louis Cardinals in their last 5 games, starting back on August 4th on the Thursday, have won games ever since, right? 5 straight W's throughout the weekend with a win on, Thursday, a win on Thursday against the Cubs as well, beat the doubleheader, and then went Friday, Saturday, Sunday against the New York Yankees and took home 5 straight W's. So that's just what it is at this point. Is for the Cardinals, they've really gone out there and impressed over the span since the trade deadline. And for the Brewers, right, things fallen down a little bit. And for the Padres, the sky could literally, at this point, you could say is falling after being swept by the Dodgers and losing the game prior to the series. So there's a lot of intrigue building in that NL wildcard race. The NL Central is going to be up for grabs more than likely the whole rest of the season, and we'll see where it goes. But folks, I just wanted to touch quickly on that. I'm Yak, this is Clem Hawks. I am up on out of here.